Welcome to the Intelligence Test channel. Today we have prepared 70 questions that only those who lived through the 90s will be able to answer. Each question will have 4 options, and you will have 5 seconds to think and choose the correct answer. That being said, let's begin. What is the name of the toy below? Furby, Game Boy, Tamagotchi, or Brick Game? The correct answer is option C, Tamagotchi. What is the name of the duo that sang the song Macarena? Los del Rio, Los Lobos, Los Lonely Boys, or Los Tigres del Norte? The correct answer is option A, Los del Rio. Which female group from the 90s is the best-selling female group in the world? Spice Girls, Destiny's Child, TLC, or En Vogue? The correct answer is option A, Spice Girls. What is the name of the portable music device shown below? Zune, Discman, iPod, or Walkman? The correct answer is option D, Walkman. Which 90s boy band is the best-selling boy band in music history? Westlife, Boyzone, Backstreet Boys, or New Kids on the Block? The correct answer is option C, Backstreet Boys. What is the highest-grossing film of the 90s, which held the #1 spot at the box office for 15 weeks in 1997? Titanic, Jurassic Park, The Lion King, or Forrest Gump? The correct answer is option A, Titanic. Which famous athlete was tried in the 90s, and his trial was called the Trial of the Century? Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Muhammad Ali, or O.J. Simpson? The correct answer is option D, O.J. Simpson. Who was the first child actor to earn $1 million for acting in a film? Anna Paquin, Macaulay Culkin, Drew Barrymore, or Michael Oliver? The correct answer is option B, Macaulay Culkin. What accessory invented by teacher Stuart Anders became very popular among children and teenagers in the 90s? Furby, Walkman, Game Boy, or slap bracelets? The correct answer is option D, slap bracelets. After the breakup of the Nirvana band in 1994, which band did Dave Grohl create? Pearl Jam, Foo Fighters, Soundgarden, or Stone Temple Pilots? The correct answer is option B, Foo Fighters. What was the last book in the Harry Potter series released in the 90s? Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, or Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix? The correct answer is option B, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. What handheld video game console released by Nintendo between 1989 and 1990 popularized the concept of playing video games? Atari Lynx, Sega Game Gear, Game Boy, or Nintendo Switch? The correct answer is option C, Game Boy. Which singer was very successful in the 80s and 90s and was known as the Queen of Pop? Britney Spears, Madonna, Whitney Houston, or Mariah Carey? The correct answer is option B, Madonna. Which president led the United States for most of the 90s? George Walker Bush, Bill Clinton, Ronald Reagan, or George Herbert Walker Bush? The correct answer is option B, Bill Clinton. In what year was the worldwide internet, the World Wide Web, first introduced to the public? 1998, 1991, 1995, or 1993? The correct answer is option B, 1991. Which famous actor portrayed Batman in the 1992 film, Batman Returns? George Clooney, Val Kilmer, Christian Bale, or Michael Keaton? The correct answer is option D, Michael Keaton. Which famous actor voiced the character, Woody, in the 1995 film, Toy Story? Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, or Tom Hardy? The correct answer is option B, Tom Hanks. Who was the first woman to hold the position of Secretary of State in the United States in 1997? Condoleezza Rice, Hillary Clinton, Madeleine Albright, or Janet Reno? The correct answer is option C, Madeleine Albright. What is the name of the mobile communication device that in 1994 was used by over 61 million people? Pager, cell phone, Palm Pilot, or Motorola V3? The correct answer is option A, pager, also known as a beeper. Which video game was the first to be played in space during a space mission in 1993? Pokémon Red and Blue, Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Mario Bros., or Tetris? The correct answer is option D, Tetris. Who was the first president of Russia after the dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991? Vladimir Putin, Mikhail Gorbachev, Boris Yeltsin, or Dmitry Medvedev? The correct answer is option C, Boris Yeltsin. What was the first animated film to receive an Oscar nomination for Best Picture? The Lion King, Toy Story, Beauty and the Beast, or Aladdin? The correct answer is option C, Beauty and the Beast. Which singer made the song, I Will Always Love You, famous worldwide? Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Celine Dion, or Madonna? The correct answer is option B, Whitney Houston. Who owns the song, I Will Always Love You, which became famous in Whitney Houston's voice in 1992? Mariah Carey, Aretha Franklin, Diana Ross, or Dolly Parton? The correct answer is option D, Dolly Parton. In which country was the Power Rangers series banned in 1994 and only returned to air in 2011? North Korea, New Zealand, Germany, or Australia? The correct answer is option B, New Zealand. What is the meaning of the acronym QR code, the two-dimensional barcode invented in 1994? Quick Response Code, Quality Reading Code, Quantum Resolution Code, or Query Recognition Code? The correct answer is option A, Quick Response Code. How old was Tiger Woods when he won his first Masters in 1997? 21 years old, 25 years old, 18 years old, or 30 years old? The correct answer is option A, 21 years old. Which video game console was the best-selling in the 90s? Nintendo 64, Sega Genesis, Sony PlayStation, or Game Boy? The correct answer is option C, Sony PlayStation. Which rock album was the best-selling in the 1990s? Nevermind, by Nirvana, The Dark Side of the Moon, by Pink Floyd, Jagged Little Pill, by Alanis Morissette, or 10, by Pearl Jam. The correct answer is option C, Jagged Little Pill, by Alanis Morissette. In what year was the Google search engine launched? 1995, 1998, 1993, or 1999? The correct answer is option B, 1998. Which actor would have played Two-Face in Tim Burton's Batman 3 movie, which was cancelled? Jim Carrey, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Tommy Lee Jones, or Billy D. Williams? The correct answer is option D, Billy D. Williams. What is the name of the sheep that was cloned in the 90s, becoming the first mammal to be successfully cloned? Daisy, Molly, Dolly, or Lucy? The correct answer is option C, Dolly. Which Spice Girls singer was not an original member of the group? Emma Bunton, Jerry Halliwell, Victoria Beckham, or Melanie Brown? The correct answer is option A, Emma Bunton. Which actor made headlines for being the first to receive $20 million for a single film? Nicolas Cage, Will Smith, Tom Hanks, or Jim Carrey? The correct answer is option D, Jim Carrey. What was the only product that Amazon sold when it was founded in 1994? Books, electronics, clothing, or food? The correct answer is option A, books. What is the name of the computer that became famous in the 90s for defeating world chess champion Garry Kasparov? AlphaGo, Deep Blue, Watson, or HAL 9000? The correct answer is option B, Deep Blue. Which video game character from the 90s wears shoes whose colors were inspired by Michael Jackson's Bad album cover? Mario, Donkey Kong, Crash Bandicoot, or Sonic the Hedgehog? The correct answer is option D, Sonic the Hedgehog. What is the name of the film directed by Quentin Tarantino, released in 1994, whose main characters are Vincent Vega and Jules Winfield? Jackie Brown, Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, or Kill Bill? The correct answer is option C, Pulp Fiction. Which country became the four-time champion by winning the 1994 FIFA World Cup held in the United States? Argentina, Italy, Germany, or Brazil? The correct answer is option D, Brazil. Who directed the 1993 film Jurassic Park, which was based on Michael Crichton's novel about cloned dinosaurs? Steven Spielberg, James Cameron, George Lucas, or Ridley Scott? The correct answer is option A, Steven Spielberg. Who was the leader of the Soviet Union when it dissolved in 1991? Leonid Brezhnev, Mikhail Gorbachev, Nikita Khrushchev, or Joseph Stalin? The correct answer is option B, Mikhail Gorbachev. The Belfast Agreement, signed in 1998 between the governments of the United Kingdom and Ireland, is also known as Westphalia Peace Agreement, Oslo Peace Agreement, Paris Peace Agreement, or Good Friday Agreement? The correct answer is option D, Good Friday Agreement. Which African country faced severe famine between 1991 and 1992, resulting in widespread humanitarian aid efforts? Angola, Tanzania, Somalia, or Mozambique? The correct answer is option C, Somalia. Which prominent political figure was released from prison in 1990 after serving 27 years for his anti-apartheid activism? Nelson Mandela, Desmond Tutu, Oliver Tambo, or Steve Biko? The correct answer is option A, Nelson Mandela. How many years did Nelson Mandela serve as president of South Africa during the 90s? 4 years, 8 years, 5 years, or 10 years? The correct answer is option C, 5 years. Which singer released the album, The Immaculate Collection, in 1990, containing hits like La Isla Bonita and Like a Prayer? Celine Dion, Madonna, Mariah Carey, or Whitney Houston? The correct answer is option B, Madonna. What Celine Dion song was the main soundtrack of the 1997 film Titanic? Because You Loved Me, The Power of Love, My Heart Will Go On, or All by Myself? The correct answer is option C, My Heart Will Go On. What is the name of the artist who sang the famous song, Ice Ice Baby, released in 1990? Vanilla Ice, MC Hammer, Tupac Shakur, or Snoop Dogg? The correct answer is option A, Vanilla Ice. What is the name of the Brazilian driver who won the Formula One World Championship 3 times in 1991? Nelson Piquet, Emerson Fittipaldi, Ayrton Senna, or Rubens Barrichello? The correct answer is option C, Ayrton Senna. Which country is the band Savage Garden from, which was successful in the 90s? United States, Australia, England, or Canada? The correct answer is option B, Australia. What year was Germany reunified? 1989, 1990, 1991, or 1992? The correct answer is option B, 1990. Which studio produced the first animated film in the Toy Story saga, released in 1995? Studio Ghibli, DreamWorks, Pixar, or Walt Disney? The correct answer is option C, Pixar. What is the name of the band that released the hit, Smells Like Teen Spirit, in 1991? Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Soundgarden, or Alice in Chains? The correct answer is option B, Nirvana. Which actor played the protagonist in the movie Forrest Gump? Tom Hanks, Bill Murray, John Travolta, or Tim Robbins? The correct answer is option A, Tom Hanks. What is the name of the famous basketball player who retired in the 90s to play baseball? Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Magic Johnson, or Michael Jordan? The correct answer is option D, Michael Jordan. In the 90s TV series, Friends, what was the name of Ross's monkey? Joey, Chandler, Marcel, or Gunther? The correct answer is option C, Marcel. What is the name of the hurricane that devastated Florida and other parts of the United States in 1992? Hurricane Katrina, Hurricane Andrew, Hurricane Sandy, or Hurricane Harvey? The correct answer is option B, Hurricane Andrew. What is the name of the toy below? Game Boy, PlayStation, Brick Game, or Nintendo Switch? The correct answer is option C, Brick Game. What is the name of the space telescope that was launched in 1990 and changed the way we view the universe? Hubble, Kepler, Newton, or Hipparcos? The correct answer is option A, Hubble. Which member of the Spice Girls drew attention at the 1997 Brit Awards for wearing a dress printed with the United Kingdom flag? Emma Bunton, Melanie Brown, Jerry Halliwell, or Victoria Beckham? The correct answer is option C, Jerry Halliwell. Who was the main villain in the 90s video games Sonic the Hedgehog? Bowser, Dr. Robotnik, King Koopa, or Wario? The correct answer is option B, Dr. Robotnik, also known as Dr. Eggman. Who defeated Mike Tyson for the first time in professional boxing in 1990? Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, Buster Douglas, or George Foreman? The correct answer is option C, Buster Douglas. Who created the first website on the internet, launched in 1991? Tim Berners-Lee, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, or Larry Page? The correct answer is option A, Tim Berners-Lee. Which famous company was founded in 1997 with the aim of offering DVD rentals by mail? Netflix, YouTube, Google, or Apple? The correct answer is option A, Netflix. Which of the options below is not a popular boy band from the 90s? Backstreet Boys, One Direction, Boys II Men, or NSYNC? The correct answer is option B, One Direction. Which app, launched in 1996, is considered the first internet instant messaging service? WeChat, Telegram, ICQ, or Snapchat? The correct answer is option C, ICQ. Which iconic video game console, released in 1994, popularized 3D gaming for a broader audience? Nintendo 64, Sega Genesis, Atari 2600, or Sony PlayStation? The correct answer is option D, Sony PlayStation. What was the most commonly used format for watching movies at home during the 1990s? DVD, VHS, Laserdisc, or Betamax? The correct answer is option B, VHS. Who shared the 1993 Nobel Peace Prize with Nelson Mandela? Yitzhak Rabin, Desmond Tutu, Frederick Willem de Klerk, or Fidel Castro? The correct answer is option C, Frederick Willem de Klerk. After the Spice Girls, which was the second best-selling female group of the 1990s worldwide? TLC, En Vogue, All Saints, or Destiny's Child? The correct answer is option A, TLC. How many questions did you get right? What are your best memories of the 90s? What did you love most about the 90s? Leave your answers in the comments, and don't forget to share the video with people who lived through the 90s. That's all for today, but there's still much more to come.